I'm right next to you. I'm setting up the other Republic shit.
No problem.
But yeah, if you've got anything questionable you want to reveal that you're not sure if it's gonna fuck my campaign,
Hmm.
just give me a shout.
Okay. Well, I guess here's a question. Do you have any intel that, like, I'm sure the GNR, along with the other major powers, have their intelligence operatives keeping an eye on this conflict. So is there anything, like, just coming from you, the Zeus, is there any intel that I would have from my intelligence community that if they impress me enough, I might be willing to give them?
Um, you might have information on Astra.
Okay. Yeah, if you have anything in like specific you want me to like filter down to them, how about this? If I radio up to you code phrase, let's say diamond or diamond in yeah, we'll do diamond in the rough. If I say diamond in the rough to you on LR, then that will be my signal for you to give me intelligence from Astra or about Astra to give to them as a gift of sorts.
Alrighty.
And if shit goes sideways and I'm going to call in my backup, um, I'll do code phrase. Let me think. Code phrase Viking.
Oh, and I
Ready
will
for
be using the
orders.
call sign Viking for something.
Okay,
I intend on using that for the NSAT Spec Op SWIC team once we have the personnel.
sounds good to me.
Cause I mean, if you're gonna pick a call sign for Viking, SWIC team is perfect.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. How far out are they?
They have just passed through CanCon. They're approaching Chapoy.
Oh
They're
fuck!
about to.
I
They're
forgot to
about.
put a
Oh, you're also
GPS on this
welcome
kid.
to demand answers about like what the because you'll notice as you're passing just east of Chapoy, you'll
Hmm.
notice a bunch of vehicles and a bunch of dudes in mismatched uniforms. You're
Oh, is
welcome to
that the
ask about
reserve
that.
battalions?
Yep, those are the reserve battalions training.
Fuck yeah, I like it. What camo did you end up
Oh,
giving
they're just
the?
they're I didn't build the faction, so they're just using the default Malden shit. So camo
Ah,
top,
okay.
olive drab bottom, shit ass vest, and M1 pods. I think that works perfectly.
It does work pretty perfectly. Honestly, the only thing you could do to really spice it up is actually one of the camos that the 3CB FIA use is actually Vegetata.
True, but I'm going for something completely different.
Oh, absolutely. I'm all
I
for
also
it.
have like tank crews being trained as well,
Nice.
and vehicle crews. So these are reserve battalions being
Also,
trained
I
up.
I must say once you start getting into more of the high speed shit, you absolutely need to use the CH-146 as an upgrade for the Maldenese Hueys,
Watch out,
because
Tom's
those
swinging
things
fucking
are fucking
wide.
beautiful helicopter models. I love my UH-1, but these newer version of the Bells, basically the Euro version of the Super Huey, is just really nice. I forgot to bring a goddamn shortwave and a GPS on this kit.
I can give it to you through Zeus. Give me a minute.
Okay, that would be much appreciated.
I'm just currently placing some of our dudes, and I do like how they've actually added in like different versions of the sitting animation.
Yeah, I was like the last update that Ace did to it added like so many new options, and every
Well,
single
it's
one
not
of them
just
has
new
just been
options.
nice.
There's a whole there's one where the dude's sitting cross-legged. There's the one where the dude's
That's
holding the
that's what I mean.
pistol.
Like
It's
we
random variation. So even if I give everybody the same order,
Oh,
yeah. So are you in
interesting.
Zeus?
I can get into it real quick.
Look at the dudes I put in Saint Marie, in the one ruined
Let's see.
house.
Be
Look at
aware when you hop out of the vehicle, you will need to reset speed governors. Copy.
you'll see like I gave them all the same sit armed thing.
Nice. Oh,
Three.
that's so cool. That is so cool.
All right, I gotta hop off though. I gotta get ready to do some RP here. Give me 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah, let me hop off too.
Malden, men, MP.
Awaiting orders.
go.
Name and business.
And Sats, we're here to pick up the guy who wants to look around the gorge.
Only out west, like the stately king of the fruit bowl, the one that wears the crown, the pineapple.
I'm just hearing what the back vehicle's talking about. This is insane. Alright, let me check. Hey boss, we got a... Alright, they're on the list? Alright. Alright, head on through. You can stop at the next... Oh, there's the... I believe that's your friend there.
Hello?
Derek, I presume.
Yes, sir.
Is this my escort?
Yes.
Change of plans. He wants to be in the Humvee.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, you guys will be rapid response. We're heading over to the refugee camp. So I've just marked the turnoff from the main road. You guys will take the front spot.
A-firm taking front position, heading to refugee camp.
Speed limiters to what?
Setting speed governors to 50.
So yep, that is auto-populated. Boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo.
Tell Miller yes.
Derek, where are you? I don't see you behind us.
I've gotten a flat tire.
Want us to hold up?
Yeah, come on back.
How the fuck did he get a flat tire?
For RP's sakes, I got a flat tire.
Did you accidentally veer off the road and break a tire?
I didn't fully break it. But I'm RPing
We're doubling
it.
back. Getting pull security for you.
Did my tire disappear? Bacardi, it took off the old one. The new one disappeared and put back on the new old one. Can you give me a new one after I remove this one?
Yeah, I'll spawn a new one in for you. Give me a minute.
Rachel, check out our VIP. He might have had a little bump.
Alright, ready for that.
Alright, we're all good.
Rolling out.
Bye. Hey. Are you
Is that
listening?
traffic?
Stop and give me pepper. Alright, go ahead.
User joined your channel.
Question: day or night? Night. Got it.
We got smoke plumes off to the bearing 320 on the ridge.
Woods.
Some traffic.
Don't forget about Saint Marie there, Fjord. It's your call when and if you do it. Just don't forget it there.
Pokey,
Send traffic.
take a right at the dirt track here. Back here, come back.
So we're not going to the refugee camp?
We
Just take a
will
right
be.
left.
We're going to St. Marie.
Hey, firm, changing route summary.
Standing by. Waiting. Waiting.
A firm, do you want us pulling into the village square, posting security?
Yeah.
A firm.
Ready for orders. Waiting. Готов. Жду распоряжений. Жду.
You confuse a rabbit for an IED.
Ready. Standing by. Ready. Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Standing by. Standing by.
Leave our weapons in the vehicles and then go in.
Do you know whether or not they would
You've got a real shift-lit looking face, lad.
I would think
I'll be
so.
right back.
You could probably call him and see. Probably want to
Well,
hit
if
the.
If you have their
Can I-
comm code, I would be happy.
What
to...
can I do y'all for?
Oh, yes. Pleasure.
Mm.
I'm
I gotta
Ford.
go make a call if you can answer his questions, please. I'll be right back.
I'm here on a mission for IDAP from the Northern Republic. I am surveying the area to see whether or not the claims in regards to the damage and need for humanitarian aid is valid. So far, it looks rather so. What can you tell me about your experience here?
What isn't there to say? I was here for some of the harshest fighting in San Maria. I've been deployed out here since day one.
How long has it been now? Your fearless leader over there seems to have a little bit of a loose brain.
Fuck, a little over a month. Seems like so much longer.
I certainly know that feeling.
This was one of the first towns that was hit by enemy shelling directly. They launched an attack through the hills. The hills are gentler on the north side. It allows them to bring vehicles and personnel more easily through the hills, through the mountains. They threw a major attack at us.
Did any contact make it to the town here?
Some did. They made it to our old defensive positions just down the road.
Is the area secure now, or is it still
relatively
contested?
Every now and then we still get an infiltrator or two that makes it through the front lines, but
well then let's go for a walk, shall we?
By and large, with the Republic having secured the ridge. All right.
Show me your old fighting positions.
Yeah, all right.
We're moving westward.
Are you in active contact
Mounting up
with
or no?
the monastery
Negative on foot.
on the hill?
Looks like we're
Not so
going
much.
to the old
They keep to themselves, and
sandbag area.
we're not allowed inside the monastery itself, anyways. So it
Have
makes
they
it kind
taken
of
in
hard.
any refugees?
Loads. This used to be our bivouac area. Got hit by a fucking shell. That's why we're built up in another ruined house. Figure a ruined house is better than a ruined garage.
Any casualties?
Light ones. At least one blue
Lucky.
on blue.
I heard about that. An incident with an APC.
One of these bastards fucking ran me over with a
You're the pancake.
Yeah, fucking broke my leg.
Yeah.
So much for a minor injury.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised to see
Thankfully,
you up on 2 feet again.
It's splinted. It's working. It hurts, but I need the paycheck.
You're still on the line with a broken leg.
Broken? I'm assuming it's broken. Then we don't
It
exactly
must
have
pay
good
you
medical
well.
facilities. Pays good.
Something tells me your chief medical officer takes exception to that.
Unless you got a portable X-ray gun there, boy.
Oh, Derek, I'm gonna go perch myself up on the hill and
Not
watch.
a bad position.
All right.
Although sitting in the low ground.
Sitting on the high ground drew fire. Lots of it.
It is a good defilade.
Definitely helped quite a bit.
So
One of
those
the
heights up there, that's where they infiltrated through?
actually slightly left of that. You see that rock outcropping there? Yeah, there's a tunnel underneath it there. They use that to slowly infiltrate guys, vehicles, ammunition in. It got into hand-to-hand combat up at these sandbags. That was their high water mark.
There's a reason we still issue bayonets in the GNR.
One of the towns that got it almost as bad as here, fucking Dorez. Across the area. Used to be a building, you can barely fucking see it now. Fucking leveled. There was a Republic team guarding it as a sentry point. We weren't expecting
Any
a
of
major
them,
contact. All of them killed. We found their bodies after the fighting.
The Republic troops have been taking rather significant casualties.
They haven't really told us that much about it. They can't about loss of numbers.
I
But
saw them drawing up troops in antiquated camouflage.
that would
Is
be
that
their
the,
that would be their reserves. Yeah, it's not full draft yet. They've actually extended the volunteering bracket,
pulling
and
out the old equipment?
pulling out the old equipment, giving it to them. Eventually, I'm assuming they'll be putting the reserve battalions in some of the lighter contact areas to free up combat units.
So none of them have been activated yet, other than in training.
They're still in training, yeah.
Do you know when they may come online?
Not a clue. All I know is that professional soldiers are spread pretty fucking thin.
I see. The Imperator, he speaks a good game about his men, and I even heard through the grapevine that your men have given fairly good reviews of the Republic's, at least spirit, if not their skill.
They're
What would you
professional.
say? Oh, go ahead.
Finish the question.
I was going to say, what of the enemy? How would you speak to their moral character in their actions during the conflict? Shelling civilian areas doesn't seem like a good review to me.
As I said, that was the first instance of it. Don't know that it's been reported anywhere else yet. Most of the fighting's been centralized on the western part. Both sides are vying for control of the highway that runs north to south on the eastern side. Problem
their force primarily volunteer, like the
Command, this is Counterfeit. Do you copy?
They
go ahead. Populace.
Permission to have
both,
Miller bring up the Humvee, roll it slow behind us on our patrol, just in case.
Yeah, do it.
So peaceful. All right. I've seen all I can see here. Thank you very much for your time.
But enemy have
you
been
are?
Hold here.
Enemy have been courteous as far as I'm aware. There's some instances, but all I'll say is that the mercs they brought in, they're fucking ruthless.
Do you know the name of the company?
Astra. We received a published. We captured some of their orders. What was given to us was to be on our alert. They're looking to capture anybody who's an officer, medics, engineers. Extra bonus if it's them. We've got an extra bounty on our heads, and more disturbingly, first crack at females if they're captured.
Yes, that is oddly familiar. Well, thank you for your time. I'll let you get back to your day.
If you see that bastard known as Campbell, slap him for me. He was the one driving the APC that ran me over.
Well then, care for a smoke to help with the leg?
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
These are good tobacco. Norway.
Didn't know Norway was known for its tobacco industry.
It's new and up and coming, but American imports are so expensive these days. Don't even get me started on Cubans.
Then we'll drop someone off to grab
Rolled
that
on the
SUV, and you guys
thighs
will come back.
of 6-foot blonde virgins.
Or let me guess, or Carlos, depending on who's available. Do you have a light?
I do. Good day to you.
Good day to you too.
Pancake.
Alright, I'm gonna take Rachel up to grab your SUV.
Hey, firm. We'll start hoofing it back.
Zach, where are you?
Command, we are mounted. Are we heading out the same way? Where are we rolling to?
Yeah, same way we came in.
Where are we rolling to after that?
The refugees.
Affirmative, pushing on to original refugees.
All hold, all hold. Campbell will need to go with you since I think we're full. Never mind, he'll come to us.
TP Campbell to me.
Ready.
Alright, let's move.
Waiting. Waiting.
Hold up, we gotta check something because of armor.
Affirm, blue team holding. Dismounting, pull security.
We're having wood stripped down and get his clothes back on because Campbell can't see it. See if that fixes it.
Alright, moving.
Ready for orders.
Hello, sir.
What brings your company to these parts?
VIP protection. Just bringing a fella around, wants to take a look at all your poor people.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them. We're getting more every day, and we're not exactly getting more shit. All right, you're clear to go through. Just making sure people are who they say they are.
Alrighty.
What's up?
We're clear to go through. He's just doing a really shit job of making sure we're who we are.
Pokey.
Our VIP's out. I'm gonna talk to him.
Hello there.
You're a face I don't recognize.
Oh, I'm new in town. Name's Major Kroger from the Army of the Great Northern Republic. I've come here on the orders of IDAP to survey the area and see whether or not your people are truly in need of humanitarian aid.
Well, I can tell you firsthand, they do. This is
Give me a tour.
This is one of a couple different shanty towns being set up. The others are still being built. Funding's short and personnel shorter.
Where are we walking from here?
How's the food situation?
Miller's coming
It's
with me
tolerable.
on foot. I'd suggest roll the other two Vics slow behind us.
Copy, we'll do that.
Just to try to regulate my speed so it's the same. Food's holding up. I think we're due for a shipment soon, but...
Have you managed to keep control of the sanitary and hygiene situation?
For the most part. There's also an aid station up here. This tends to be a rear area for wounded soldiers as well. But there's not that many. It's been more treating civilians.
No outbreaks of disease, I hope?
Some, but manageable.
Excuse me. Would you kindly cut the engines? Thank you. Christ. Ringing in my ears is bad enough on a normal day. Alright, let's continue. I hear that your police
want me to just pull this off to the
officers
side
have,
and stay ready to move?
started to thin in the rising of these new
No,
reserve
keep following.
battalions.
Just more distance, I guess.
Some have volunteered.
Yeah, and I'm just going at like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
A lot of departments are passing rules to prevent people from doing exactly that. They can't. It's great that they want to go fight. Problem is,
No one left to guard the streets.
Policing still needs to get done.
Is regular commerce still happening in the Republic outside of these camps?
What do you mean by regular commerce?
Is the economy...
Campbell, Pep, go up and be by the VIP instead of behind us.
So, you know, there's been a restriction on a lot of goods, but the port remained in our hands. I mean, the biggest industrial port we have is LaPorte. They took the airport, but you know that didn't account for a lot of our bulk imports. So for the most part, the problem is the government isn't a endless font of money to keep buying food and medical supplies.
Let's see.
Not when they're drafting new soldiers and paying mercenaries and...
So you don't approve of my escort here, I take it?
That came off wrong. I appreciate what they've been doing. I've been in part of the areas where I've seen a lot of their fighting. As a matter of fact, during the opening day, I saw them barreling back this way. They saved 2 MPs that had been ambushed as well.
Well, I'm certainly glad that they gave me a ring. It seems that you people are truly in need.
We are. Senate.
Take me to the field hospital, will you? Said it's right over here.
Yeah.
We're getting mobile to field hospital.
I didn't set much up in this just because
Copy.
I've kind of forgot that I put this here.
Rachel, you can just pull up to the
It's,
right and then get out and help.
Sadly, more of our medical personnel got called away. More casualties.
Yeah, quiet day.
Thankfully, yeah. It's been thankfully quiet. Just disease, nothing that, you know, a couple EMTs can't call in and fix, but
Is there anything else you wish to show me?
you mean you noticed the condition of the shacks, right?
Lack thereof, yes.
Yeah. It's not been an easy couple months.
Tell me, has the monastery that's near the center of the isle, I hear that they have been providing for refugees as well. Are you in contact with them at all?
Some.
Are
Some
they
refugees
open to
come
outside
from there.
support?
They're open to outside support, but no guns allowed in the monastery.
Well, that's luckily part of IDAP's shtick.
Father Frantelli.
Father Frantelli.
You might be familiar with him. He's been posturing to become the next patriarch.
Well,
but he's the one that's been negotiating for that. I know the mercs have done a run or two of supplies up to the monastery on behalf of the father. Thankfully, with the Republic securing the ridges, it's become a little safer for the normal people to take over the job of supplying the monastery. But
I'm curious, as a police captain and a citizen of the Republic, where would you think the people's hearts lie in regards to gaining more support outside of humanitarian efforts? The GNR is
Snake Eater to
open
Saber.
to assist those in need, and as a soldier of the Republic, it is heartbreaking for me to see those of like mind and spirit to be in such duress. I saw your reserve battalions being brought up and trained. I myself have served as an advisor for training. We would certainly be willing to help. Do you think your people would be open to such a thing?
maybe not.
Because it's not even worth it for me to bring it to your government. If the people do not accept or wish for it, then there's no point in us trying to ask.
I appreciate it. I'm not sure. It was a stretch for them to bring the mercs in. Our country doesn't exactly have the best history with mercenaries. I mean, hell, it was mercenaries that sacked our former capital. Although that was a couple hundred years ago, but
Times are different now.
True, it was still a stretch. They've become a little open, but perhaps once the war's over.
But for now, this is your fight.
This is our fight.
We don't need to go that far.
I respect that.
And we've made gains recently, largely thanks to some of the mercenaries. But there's been a lot of fighting and dying on both sides. In the last couple days, the map's inaccurate, but Second Provincial took control of Goyce and there's ongoing fighting in and around Saint-Jean.
So I've heard. That's actually next on my tourist tour of your beautiful country.
Just be careful when you're approaching Saint-Jean. There's due to the extensive shelling, there's UXO in and around that area.
Well,
It hasn't been safe enough for us to bring in any sort of engineers to demine it. To blaze the path. They fired
UXO
more mortar
reported
rounds.
next area.
UXO reported next area.
Well,
Which area?
I'm used to watching my step.
St. Jean.
I do have one question for you before I leave. How many of these refugees here
Copy.
are from the area controlled by the new empire?
Some. That's been our larger import with the retaking of La Passan, and Gois. We've taken some. Some have fled from Arudi.
Anyone
slipped
from
out over the
Command
night.
Element have a detector?
And then St. Marie as well, I assume.
That was a while ago, but that was never held
Zach does. What's up?
by the separatists.
Well,
I suggest
thank you
we
for your time,
put
Captain.
Zach on point at the next AO.
As far as I know, I'm expecting any day for
Copy that.
them to order a full evacuation of all civilians from La Passan. Currently, it's still inhabited. Surprisingly, there's been some bitter fighting. It was shelled, but shelled by both sides, and some pretty vicious street-to-street fighting.
Well, that's certainly of interest to me as well. You may have just updated my itinerary. Thank you. Well, I won't take up any more of your time.
If you have any other questions, ask. Just not in the
I
AI.
may when I come back.
Just not in the AI. I can't remote control them to save
No
frames.
worries.
We're rolling, Japs.
Check out.
CFET's mounted, ready to roll. Where are we heading to?
I'm gonna ask you.
I was told there'll be a IED threat up ahead.
Alright, to the front we go.
To the front where?
Where we fought the last time.
We pushing up to Arudi?
Around that area.
Fuck, I wasn't here Tuesday. You're gonna have to give me
We
an
went
AO.
to Gosi. It was Saturday. Or the Friday, I mean.
Oh, the fucking town we definitely didn't level?
St. Jean and Gosi would be front.
Copy. Looks like we're just gonna head blue, take the MSR, hit a left, head up that way. Do they control the front line? Do they control the MSR all the way up to Arudi?
Not to Arudi.
Do you want us breaking off and cross-countrying it to Gosi or going towards Arudi?
We would staying the MSR north.
Yes, but where do you want us actually stopping and giving them a tour of?
St. Jean. It's the town that they took when we took Gosi. There'll be UXO there, so we'll need to put Zach on front because he is a detector.
Just to confirm, I marked the current front line. St. Jean is still contested.
You want us pushing to Saint-Jean instead of towards Arudi?
Hold up, give me time to look up map, just hold.
I'm just following MSRs.
We'll just go west of Arudi then.
Standing by.
And stay there. At that, pick the feast. At feast.
Affirm.
Готов. On the way.
We are rolling.
We're behind you.
Awaiting orders. Waiting. Waiting. Ready for orders. Waiting. 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 Ready for orders. Ready. Ready for orders.
Snake Eater Saber.
Watch out around the corner.
Go
we
ahead.
got a patrol walking in the middle of the road.
Are there any fights going on that we need to know about as we roll up to the front?
Still skirmishing around St. Jean. There's been some shots exchanged in and near a Rudy, but that's just long range shit. Probably shouldn't be an issue. Other than that, it's all quiet.
Copy that. We're gonna take him to Feast.
Standing by. Understood. On the way. On the way. Wilco.
If you can, try to follow our path fairly closely. Case IDs.
Standing by. Awaiting orders. On the way.
Drive him up there.
We're just currently clearing the buildings. Both buildings secure.
Copy, going up top.
Affirm.
Жду приказа.
Can I?
Oh, good.
Can I help you guys?
Yeah, we got a VIP wants to look around.
VIPs always sticking their nose where they don't fucking belong.
Here he
That
is.
would be major nose in where it doesn't belong.
Sorry, sir. Sniper check.
Something's blue.
Fuck you. Major Kroger, Great Northern Republic Army.
Lieutenant Reed.
Pleasure. Care to show me around?
This is at least mostly what remains of the third chem mortars. I got 2 tubes here.
Blue team's posted up at the rocks, northeast side.
I got 2 tubes in reserve. They're currently resting down in 2 tubes in the in La Passan, currently resting.
Fire missions already. Are your infantry dug in a bit ahead?
The fighting, yes. Dug in, no. They're still active fighting in the ridge around St. Jean. They're dug in like a tick, and it's their last.
Wants to look at some of our boys dying. Straight north there, looks like there's a firefight. Willie Pete dropped.
Because if you look at the, I mean, I'm assuming
Yeah,
you're an
they're
officer,
still fighting
so
over St. Jean.
you know you might not be able to read the map, but
I
that's
didn't start out as one.
Neither did I. It's their last really defensive ridge before we break into the plateau.
Alright, let's get some coordinates and give the lad a show, shall we?
Mont Chauve is their next defensive line, and that opens up the door to attack on Larch.
Pokey, start grabbing coordinates.
We'll
We'll let these guys know where they need to drop them.
They're dug in like a tick.
How would you rate the forces they have on the front?
Mix. There are some crack units. They're getting better equipment.
I do not know where the front line is up there.
Your equipment, as I recall.
I have visual on some positions, but I do not. They do not look occupied.
Hey son, adjust those rounds. 2 clicks up.
And our friendlies are on our side
Sorry,
of the
what were you
slope.
saying?
They're fighting an enemy on the reverse
Are
slope.
the mercenaries intermixed, or
Alright.
have they been
Fuck, I hate
keeping
dealing-
themselves
I hate-
scarce? Since
I hate
What was
dealing
that,
with
Pep?
them. They're the reason I have to deal with fucking patrols coming near my tubes.
Are we sure
Yeah,
these mortars are
infiltrators,
not bombing
yes.
their own guys?
Well,
Hope so.
I suppose, is there any civilian presence in the nearby area?
Arudi, Saint Jean was evacuated by the enemy. I'm assuming that the civilians that were there are now in Larch. They're either in Larch, Lowless, or potentially in the old military post.
Marked red
How
X circled
goes
on map.
the
That's where they
press
are.
for
If you
Rudy? Is it
think it's worth
occupied by
Oh,
friendly or
scratch that.
We're
Friendlies are
hostile
moving up on.
forces?
Occupied by hostiles. We're not attempting a push.
Never
as
mind,
far
they're
as I know.
dispersing.
We don't have the men.
Too
And,
vital of a route to the capital.
Yeah. Because it's vital for both sides. Problem is, we're attacking down over open ground.
Unfortunately.
Location circled
And
red on map
Astra's got
is
a garrison there.
enemy spotter location.
Is that so?
Yeah, from
Well.
what I hear rumors they've been trying to bag some guys from 2nd Battalion east of here. Rumor is they got one of the section leaders the other night on patrol. I don't even want to know what they're doing to him.
I also saw on my way here some of your reinforcements, the reserve battalions in training. What do you make of them?
They'll be good cannon fodder.
That's rather blunt.
We don't have the men or equipment to be able to train them efficiently.
Well, if there's
They have one instructor training one platoon of tankers on a single tank because that's what we've got to spare.
Now that just won't do. I mean, no offense here, but
No,
as far
you're
as I can
not
tell,
wrong. I lost. There's a reason why each tube is being operated by one person right now. I got people siphoned to go help train new mortar crewmen.
it seems as though you could use every hand you
Sir.
could get.
If you look at this map, circled in red is enemy spotter. If you could hit him.
Excuse me, Derek.
Yeah.
I could really use a good drive.
You think you could get us a little lost? Take a wrong turn, if you will.
Hey, Sergeant. I want you to
I
go
know
ahead
I'm
and
here to knock
adjust fire. They've marked out a potential enemy spotter for you. Yeah, it's right near that bombed out fucking tank. Do what you can.
Alright.
I'm in a
Yeah,
particular mood.
we'll go to Gosi, and if we happen to take contact, we can help them clear out St. Jean.
Here you're planning a trip to Gosi.
Well, either that, or is there any place you would recommend I don't go in the area where there is confirmed danger?
If you're looking to stay away from danger, I mean, you could always attempt a raid into a Rudy, but might not be recommended. Goyce is probably your best bet. They're not exactly happy about losing it, nor is Astra. It was one of their ports that they'd been granted to bring shit in on, I think. At least that's where the convoys always came from. The convoys of supplies coming in. Did my best to interdict, but, you know, the amount of shells that I have to spare for rumors is rather small.
Are there any areas of your men on this front who have been calling for help? Areas we should avoid, if you know what I mean, Lieutenant?
Trying to think here. I mean, St. Jean's the current hotspot. You'd be going over a UXO field to get it, though. Last case of rounds had some issues with it, so there's a larger amount of UXO than normal.
Perhaps for next time, then. It seems that
there might be a
with your-
forward there might be a forward camp somewhere northeast of Ghost, but That's going to be your best bet. Bridge is still out there, though, so you'll need to do some off-roading if you want to get your vehicles there.
Derek,
If you need
check
some
in with
shelling,
him.
I've got 5 shells that I can spare for rumors.
Well, if
If
we
you-
happen to run into any trouble, I'll be sure to give you a call. Be near the phone. I tend to be quick when it comes to calling for a date. Forget that 3 days bullshit.
Should we
Alright,
also silence any media?
Pokey, let's meet down by
Alright,
the
Sergeant, you can't clearly
entrance.
listen. I said 3 clicks. I'm saying 3 clicks up, not
Meet
3
down by the
clicks
entrance.
left, you moron.
Just myself and my whole element.
Everyone.
It'll take us an extra minute. My driver moved up. And they're AFK.
On the way. Готов. Так точно. Жду. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Alright.
Team's bound up?
Yep.
How goes the trip, Snake Eater?
Go ahead.
How goes the trip?
Good, we're at Feast. We're gonna kind of tour around here and then take him back.
Understood.
Ready. Waiting orders. Solid copy. On the way.
Enemy!
Want me to lead Vic again?
Go ahead.
Готов действовать.
No speed over.
Так точно.
You might want to hang extra back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back.
Hang in a fucking pit.
you do.
See, look at that.
Do what I tell you to do, friend. Fuck you.
We got a tank on the road ahead of us. Looks friendly.
Should be friendly. We're gonna go down to the harbor.
Welcome to Goist.
Bridge
Keep
is
your
out,
heads
remember.
down. Welcome to Goist. Keep your fucking heads down unless you want to lose it.
Do you want us hoofing it?
You guys, yes. I'm gonna bring my Vic.
We can get our Vic down there. We got a path through.
Oh, the way you went.
I'd suggest not taking this, but it's working. I'm gonna be very disappointed if the building is intact. That waypoint.
Alright, mount up, follow. I'll be lead Vic, you guys follow me.
Hey, do you want us to overtake and pass, or where
Negative. Follow.
Where are you guys actually going so that I can try to set something up?
We're gonna go north, following the dirt road out of Gosi. Gonna make a wrong turn up here and go left instead of right.
Be setting speed gummers to 50.
Hey, firm setting speed governors to 60.
50.
A firm, scratch that, 50.
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Control, this is Ford.
Go ahead and set in fjord.
Command, we are
Requesting
crossing the front line.
intelligence brief on the enemy's
Fuck, I said that over radio.
fixed-wing aircraft.
I'll see what our detachments can do. Give me a minute.
Fuck, is my radio broken?
Nope.
You were supposed to answer in the affirmative. or not at all?
For what? You just said something.
Do you want us to retake lead Vic position? Let's be honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're basically mine detector.
Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Everyone back away for now. Northeast, I'll worry about the Vic, you guys worry about them. Rachel, stick on top of her VIP. If you can, take some prisoners.
Derek, where's Pepper?
Everyone check on Pepper.
I'm up. I'm with VIP.
I need you to
So am I.
lead now, Pepper.
On the way.
On ping.
I got some militia guys with shitty rifles coming towards us.
Kill him.
Szlak jeden z naszych oberwał. Strzelają!
Start marking targets with Shift T and he'll hit them with the 50.
Brave guy, he had a shotgun, but he didn't have range.
Let me know if you can actually repair that. If you can repair that vehicle or not, because I'm unsure if it's repairable because of the way that because I put them down in the editor.
I think it should be fine. It's letting me do everything. Yep, just gonna need to back the SUV up and say that we transferred fuel.
Sit rep.
Hey, Fjord.
Campbell's still up.
Send traffic control.
Alright. Based on some estimates, we estimated the Republic of Malden's Air Force to be about two fighter squadrons and a squadron of CAS. So total before the split was maybe 50 odd planes. And some escaped. We estimate their strength before losses started to come at about 30 to 35.
How many of those actually have pilots?
We expect most have pilots. If not, they serve as backup aircraft.
Is it just Zach and Pokey that are down right now?
I think that's Strap.
Everyone check in.
Campbell up.
Pep up.
Is Tom on?
I'm gonna check the other side of the rocks. Grenade!
Tom?
Plumb back. Do you need backup? I need more medics. Where's Nexies when we need them?
You do have Casevac on standby if you need it, but it'll take time for them to get to you.
Did you transfer the fuel?
Back up.
Alright, let's pull out. Get the wounded into the SUV, and Rachel can start working on them. Everyone else get back to your vehicles.
En madame.
Can you double check Mr. Important hasn't got himself killed?
He's good.
Command, the Humvee should still be serviceable.
If you can move it, we'll be getting ready to move back to you.
Paper.
Mark that on map.
Lieutenant Reed, this is Call Sign Ford. Forgive my improper use of Radio comms, but I don't know your call sign.
Someone spot
We're
for me.
need to call in a rumor.
Where the hell they at? Where are they firing from?
No idea anymore. On that shift T, 71 degrees. Follow the tracers from the Humvee.
I'm just
Alright,
firing where I
this is
saw you guys
Lieutenant
firing.
Reed. Go ahead and call it out.
Roger that. Requesting 2 times shells on coordinates to follow. Break.
Awaiting orders.
Marked on your friendly Blue Force tracker as mark here. 2 shells.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be because it's hard for this map because the numbers go away.
You have eyes on, Reed?
Eyes on, 2 rounds out.
Good copy.
Keep him pinned. Mortars incoming on him.
Can confirm he's right over that road. Mortars are coming in long.
Those are friendly.
Friendly mortars.
They're not hitting close enough on the reverse slope.
Pokey, I think I saw his body get launched.
A-firm shifting fire.
Alright, we're gonna leave them. Let's pack up.
Are we capturing anything from them, Derek?
Negative. We can just say that we did.
I'm back up.
Alright, time to go. Get to the vehicles.
I'm gonna dip out and let one of you guys take the gunner.
Saber, be aware, we got turned around, got in a little firefight, killed some people, and then we're headed back now.
Understood.
Also be aware, we cleared out an enemy outpost.
Understood. Take any prisoners?
Negative.
You guys good back there?
You started like teleporting back, so I stopped to make sure we wouldn't.
Yeah, I had a big leg spike there. Thank you.
Currently getting through a 20-second fucking lag spike.
Готов действовать. Так точно.
Control, this is 4.
Standing by. On the way. Copy. Roger that.
Go ahead, Fjord.
We're gonna push forward, post obscurity at the intersection. Do you want us to fall in behind you at that point, or continue on front car?
Break.
Yeah, behind will be fine.
Hey, firm. Just worried about you exiles.
Code phrase, diamond is rough.
Message you on Steam.
Much appreciated, Control.
Stopping for gas.
Are you just heading back to our base?
Repeat?
Are you just heading back to our base?
Gotta drop him off.
That's his call if he wants to stay with the Imperator or with you guys in your base. It's up to him.
He says he needs to talk to the Imperator.
Alrighty. We can debrief from there. We're already at time.
Ready for orders. Understood. On the way. Understood.
Chief. Oh fuck! We're going the wrong, different place.
Should catch up.
Requesting permission to overtake.
Go ahead. I'll stay to the right.
Good job staying to the right.
Name and business here.
And that's again here to drop off for VFP.
Major Kroger, GNR.
Welcome back, Major Kroger.
Thank you.
You look a little beat up.
Just been having a nice walk through the woods.
Major, I would recommend throwing that firearm in that there bush.
Oh, I'm so fuck. God damn it. That goddamn button.
Medic to the front.
That's alright.
Someone heal that poor wanker.
I would recommend throwing your gun in the woods there, sir. Because
Actually, this belongs to my friend here.
I'd have to say that is the epitome of your thought so far.
Because I would not let the Imperator see you carrying that.
That's alright.
I'm awake.
By the way, Major, are you in for the are you in for the crap game tonight?
No, stay awake now.
No, well,
Pretend you're dead.
unless the mercenaries are in on it, I'm going to be bunking with them.
Your funeral.
Sir, you killed you killed our friend here.
I didn't see
Trauma to the
anything.
head.
Nothing happened. You just passed out from heat stroke.
I didn't see anything.
We good to move?
My. Looks like he's not getting ahead in life.
We're indexing here.
Yep, we'll
if
just
possible, I would really much like to speak to the Imperator at his next availability.
You can, if you wish. You can wait here for your appointment. Then we'll arrange a transport for you over to the Merc space.